This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti, minus my co-host John Cena Sr., who's on assignment this month. In this edition, let's check out WWE NXT on the WWE Network from July the 8th, 2015. Fans, you truly are our tag team partners in keeping the Millennium Wrestling Federation and Boston Wrestling alive, continuing to bring you a wide variety of great free content online and our action-packed live events featuring the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. You can make a welcome donation to us direct via PayPal using the email address bw@bostonwrestling.com, or help us by engaging with some of our partners. In the month of July, WWE Network presents two huge live events, both featuring Brock Lesnar in the Squared Circle. Beast in the East, July 4th in Tokyo, Japan, as well as the Battleground pay-per-view Sunday night, July the 19th from St. Louis, Missouri, as Lesnar takes on the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. The first time Lesnar will have had a chance to get his hands on Rollins since WrestleMania. If you haven't subscribed to the best value in professional wrestling media as of yet, click on the link below and watch it on any online platform. You can also help us by doing your shopping on Amazon.com and WWEshop.com using our links below. No matter what you buy, even non-wrestling items on Amazon, we get a small kickback for leading you their way, and it does not increase your purchase 1 single cent. It's a great way to help us out while doing your regular shopping. We have a great online campaign headed your way this summer as we begin our 14th anniversary celebration. We'd also be happy if you joined us by subscribing for free to our YouTube channel. We're starting to close in on 800 free videos for your viewing pleasure, and if you enjoy what you see, please share it with your friends, and more than anything, click the like button on YouTube so it'll showcase more of our giant library to more and more of your fellow professional wrestling fans. In a day and age when indie and underground are cool, let's make this as big as it can possibly get, fans. We got a lot of great content for fans anywhere in the world to enjoy on YouTube, as well as the BostonWrestling.com super site. NXT opened up with women's champion Sasha Banks coming out partnerless for her match against Dana Brooke and Emma that was put together last week in the locker room. Sasha said she was ready for the handicap match until her old nemesis Charlotte made her way out, offering to be her partner, but said, quote-unquote, she owed her one. This angle in this match is another reason why NXT is doing a better job with the women than the WWE creative right now does with the Divas division and the nauseating Bellas nonsense that goes on week after week after week that the fans just aren't that interested in. Charlotte and Banks went over with a simultaneous figure eight and a Banks statement submission holds. After the matchup, Charlotte said she wanted another crack at the NXT women's title. Next week, it's on. Looking forward to that. WWE Network is going to be on fire next Wednesday. And an interesting note, the announcer said that they quote-unquote hoped that General Manager William Regal would sign the match. Why is that important? Because it makes absolutely no sense to have wrestlers on their own making challenges, making matches, sometimes on the spot, week after week, month after month, year after year. It was announced by the commentators about a half an hour or so later that Regal indeed signed the matchup. Makes it feel actually important when it's rarely done nowadays, and it should always be done. In what sport do you have things take place without a contract being signed, without some kind of an authority figure okaying it? I don't know, it's just me, but I mean, that's another thing that's lost from professional wrestling. I hate impromptu challenges and matches being put together by wrestlers on the spot without any kind of thumbs up from an authority figure. Up next was the promo in the outstanding Finn Balor and Kevin Owens matchup from Beast in the East from WWE Network in Tokyo on July the 4th. Like I said during my review of the show, if you only get a chance to see one matchup from Beast to the East, better be this one. It was a great old-school champion match that lived up to the proverbial championship match billing. If you missed Beast in the East, we have a review up on the YouTube channel now. And how great was it to see Finn Balor win the NXT Championship in Tokyo, where he spent so much of his career. Finn Balor is a great guy. He deserves everything he gets, and this match is just another stepping stone in his career. Chad Gable and Jason Jordan agreeing to become a tag team beginning next week. NXT's resident little monster is back as Solomon Crow defeated Marcus Louis. Crow won a fine little matchup via submission with the Crowbar. I expect great things from Crow in NXT as time goes on. He's a great talent. I was expecting him to compete here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation before he signed with WWE to get down to Orlando. And I've got to say it again, I love Marcus Louis. This guy is a great throwback heel. He looks like a heel. He acts like a heel. I'd love to see this guy with a manager. I've only seen him a couple of times on NXT TV, but he's great. He sells that he's a heel. And we need more of that in 2015 in this genre. The Vaudevillains defeated Enzo and Cass to become the number one contenders for the NXT Tag Team title. It looked like Big Cass was going to send Enzo flying, but he got tied up by one of the Vaudevillains. Then Enzo hit the crossbody on Aiden English, but the momentum carried him over for an upset win of sorts for the Vaudevillains. They'll face Blake and Murphy coming up for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Another solid edition of NXT. Nothing great unless you count the replay of the Balor Owens match from Tokyo, but the program itself built up pending tag team and women's title matches. Plus, Solomon Crow got going again after his championship match loss to Kevin Owens. You see, the athletes and the championship matches being presented as something important, and that's something you don't see as often up north in WWE, as you might say. Crow's got something special about him, folks. I want to see that executed on the NXT platform to help make a great brand of professional wrestling even better. I really think Crow can add to it. And isn't it something that all three of the major players in the Wednesday Night Wars had their titles change hands between June 19th and July 4th? Who had the best execution? NXT upped its ante by having the title switch take place outside of Full Sail University in Florida, and they put it on Finn Balor in Tokyo, which made for an emotional moment that's going to stick with fans. WWE Hall of Famer Tatsumi Fujinami came to the ring to congratulate him, and in a pre-tape segment in the locker room, John Cena came out to put over Finn, and it really doesn't get much better than that, with Cena being the face of the company. TNA built up Ethan Carter III close to perfection since his debut in the fall of 2013, finally beating one of the greatest athletes of our generation in Kurt Angle. They followed the championship win up by giving Carter a near 2-hour platform to get himself over as an even stronger heel on the July 8th Impact before Aunt Dixie returned to take some of the wind out of his sails. Ring of Honor, man, they dropped the ball on this one. I understand the position they were in as far as their program airing on Destination America, which being from Boston, that was my first chance to watch the product on TV. Ring of Honor tried to present Briscoe and Lethal as the biggest match in company history. They did nothing on the TVs leading up to it to make it seem all that special other than a contract signing. Then in a day and age when you have the internet, Twitter, Facebook, etc., they waited 19 days to even announce who won the biggest match in company history on their national television show. Whether Destination America or Ring of Honor made the decision to air the shows that they did on June the 25th and July the 1st, it was a bad decision that did not help the company as far as building up its top star. Again, that's just my opinion. I've always been a big fan of Jay Lethal's. He competed here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation from 2007 through 2011 and was our TV champion, but he needs to be presented far better on Ring of Honor TV to fit the role they want to portray him as. Again, that's just one man's opinion. Would love to hear your thoughts on NXT this week. Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out our weekly TNA and Ring of Honor Wednesday Night War videos this week, along with nearly 800 other free videos on our YouTube channel. Till we speak again, you and yours, be well.